Good day everyone, Aldrin here. Today we're going to take a look at Surfshark. Surfshark is a virtual private network service that secures your internet access and content consumed online, which is pretty cool. It makes sure that your location and your private information stays safe. It's really great for surfing the web, especially if you're traveling or if you want to watch content from another region, like on YouTube, or if you just want to feel safe online. It even blocks malware, but it also unblocks Netflix, which is great because then you can watch all of the content that you want. So Surfshark is a relatively new service. They kind of just started sometime in the middle of 2018. So at the time of this recording, that's basically just in the middle of last year, and is based in the British Virgin Islands. Given that it's still a fresh face in the VPN industry, today we'll be seeing how well it will stack up to the other VPN services that are out there. Let's go ahead and do that, and we're gonna go through everything with this service. So today we're going to take a look at some of its features and its available plans. Then we're going to learn how to install and use the product and see how well it really stacks up. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, let's go ahead and move on to the website. Opening up our web browser here, and then we're going to go ahead and take a look at their webpage. Just type in surfshark.com onto your browser, and it'll send you to this. After that, they'll just be seeing some basic information on the service. They have the secure your digital life, private access to the open internet, which is nice. Access content safely, so you can watch anything you want. If something's not available in your country, like on YouTube, you can do that. That's kind of a big problem when it comes to consuming content online. There's restrictions in certain places, so it's nice to have that no footprint, so you can keep your location and information safe, like I mentioned earlier. Yeah, it's also a verified security, which is pretty cool. But then you have the prices over here as well. So they have 3 plans. They have the 1-month plan, the 1-year plan, and they have the 2-year plan, which is currently on sale. Yeah, that's all the plans they have so far. But before we get more into that, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features. So let's go ahead and click the features here. So some of the features that are included in this is, it has the basic standard VPN features. It has the ad block. It has the anti-malware stuff. That's pretty basic stuff. You'll find that in many VPN services. This one just is called Clean Web for their service. And you can use this on unlimited devices, so you can put this on all of your devices at home or for work as well if you want. You can even use this on many different kinds of devices, basically. And they have all the other stuff that they VPNs usually have, but they also have some advanced features. For example, they have a kill switch, which is very nice. And they also have, it's not here, I think, but they have something called a split tunneling, which is very nice. So you can bypass some of your, bypass the VPN. You can have or let some of your specific programs bypass your VPN, which is kind of nice. You have that option as well. It's kind of both kill switch and split tunneling is very useful, but sometimes, but for some reason, it's pretty rare when it comes to other VPN networks. So, which is kind of interesting. And then also, as I previously mentioned, it also unblocks Netflix, which is nice. And they also have this feature called multi-hop, which you can connect to multiple servers or countries at once. So you can kind of layer your security, basically allowing you to connect to your intended server via another server. So it's like boop, boop, boop. You can have multi-hopping. Pretty self-explanatory kind of. But that's, I think, all the features that are there. So let's go ahead and go back to the pricing plans that they have. So I mentioned earlier, they have just 3. They have the 1 month, 1 year, and 2 year. And the 1 month is $11.95 US. There's the 1 year for $5.99, and they currently have a sale going on for the 2 year plan, which is currently $1.99, which is pretty cheap actually. So if you want to get on that quick. So they also have a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is very nice. So in case you don't want to use the service anymore, or if you end up not liking it somehow, you can just use that and get your money back. And I think that's about it. So now let's go ahead and try and try this service. So first, let's go ahead and click the Get Started. We'll start with the 1 month for now, which kind of sends you here. So when you are in the sign up page, it will automatically click to the 2 year plan. So if you don't want to use that, make sure to click your preferred plan. And then they also have a little coupon here. So they have a Shark Start, and just click apply, and it'll just apply for you. It went back to the middle one, but let's go ahead and keep moving. So let's go ahead to this select payment. You can choose all these different payment methods. You can pay using PayPal, Google Pay, cryptocurrency. So if you have some kind of Bitcoin or things like that, you can use this. They also have Alipay. The other it's just Dragon Pay here. So if you want to use Dragon Pay, you can do that as well. I think this is mostly an Asia region service. I'm not entirely sure, but I've used it once, but I'm not sure if it's available in other countries. Shark support. Oh, hi. Yeah, so that's all that we have here. So let's go ahead and do that. Oops, a little dry. Sorry about that. So yeah, you can just click your complete purchase, and you'll input your information, and then or log into your PayPal account, and yeah, just purchase it from there. From there, you can actually also get your after you've logged in to your account and set up your account, log in, and then it'll send you to this page, which has the download button. So for me, I'm using the Windows version because I'm obviously using Windows, but you also have other options as well. So you can use Mac OS, Linux. You can also use this for your phones and tablets, so iOS, Android devices, which is very nice. And then they also have them for the browsers as well, but just Chrome and Firefox for now. So sadly, that's all they have for now. No Safari or Edge. So, but they also have it available for smart TVs, just Fire TV. They also have it available for some consoles, Xbox, PlayStation, Apple TV, other TVs. They also support other TVs as well, apparently. But we're not going to be doing that anyway. So, and then they also have other advanced setups. So let's go ahead and click download. Mine has already been downloaded, so it'll just go to your downloads and just open this up, or it'll automatically open up once you finish downloading. Depends on your computer's settings. So if it didn't start up, just go to the downloads. Just press Control J on your web browser, and you'll get to this page, and then just click the setup. And then after that, it should start installing the app itself. So let's go ahead and try that. One second. All right, so after clicking the setup, let's go ahead and close this. And it should install onto your computer. You'll be going through just a quick menu. It'll ask you where you want to install it, and then just click install after that. I've already installed mine, but let's go ahead and actually see if this can. So yes, so it will do this, and then mine's already installed, so I can either modify or repair it or remove it. But yours would have the install button there. Just do that. It's a pretty straightforward. Yeah, finish. Okay, so once your app or the Surfshark is installed onto your computer, it'll ask you to log in once it opens. So I've already logged in onto mine. If you use the temporary password, make sure to take a photo or a copy of your temporary password, or if you changed your password earlier when you were signing up, that's good. Actually, that's probably much better. So that way you can remember what the password is. Mine's not starting up here. All right, so after logging into the app itself, it'll send you to this page. So I'm currently not connected, so we can choose either to connect to the fastest server, or nearest country, or the fastest P2P, person-to-person person-to-person location. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and click fastest and see where we'll be able to connect. Still connecting. Please wait. Oh, there we go. And we are connected to Iceland currently, and it shows how long you've been connected, and that's just the first tab on the app itself. And then let's move on to the locations. Let's disconnect from there for now. And then it changes to recently used. So I'm guessing this also continues to add more to the list of recently used. Let's go ahead and see what they have. So we can either click fastest server or nearest country. It also has the recently used here. They have quite a lot of countries. I think it's 50 countries that they have listed on here, and just go through that. And if you can't find it here, you can just search it up. Maybe there's no Philippines, sadly, but they have a lot of different places, so that is pretty good. They also have more specific locations if you want to check out specific places that you want to connect to for some of these places. So some of them don't have it. Australia, India, what else? Italy, Poland, Portugal. So there's not that many servers just yet. It is still a relatively new service, so I think that's kind of understandable. So maybe give it a few more years, they'll probably get a lot more servers out there. But the US server definitely has a lot, so there is that. So Canada also has multiple. UK, yeah, that's pretty good. They have physical, virtual, so you have virtual options as well. They have the P2P locations. They have multi-hop, which is pretty cool. You can actually just pick pairs that you can that are listed here, which is pretty nice. And then that's it for the locations. Let's go ahead and continue to the clean web. So you can turn this on, toggle this on or off, and then check if you want to block ads, trackers, or malware, which is pretty nice. So you can basically just surf online with no problem, have any annoying things. So you also have the white lister. This is mostly for your VPN. So if you want to, this is the what's it called, the split connection that you you can bypass other things that you want to let it allow it to bypass, and then keep other things protected, so that way you can have multiple paths for yourself. And then you can also do this for websites as well. So apps and websites, to be more specific. And it's like the opposite of blacklisting, basically. So anyway, let's go ahead to the settings menu. It has the account information, change password, what my current subscription is. They have the version of the app. They have connectivity, and we can check that out and see if we want to start this app when we start Windows. Let's do minimize the app on startup. I prefer having that setting. You can also just automatically connect at the start, so you don't have to go through the locations and pick another one. Just connect to something, and then you can pick fastest server or specific Wi-Fi networks. So that's pretty cool. And then you can also keep the kill switch on if you want. So in case you want, in case the VPN suddenly drops, it'll disconnect everything. And then you also have the status notifications. I generally don't like having that on, so this depends on your preference. So that's up to you. And then there's also mini mode, which is just a smaller version. Just shows you the server you're connected to. And then we can click connect, just wait for the toggle, there you go, and then the slider rather, and then it goes to the connected. So there's the not connected, there's the blue, and then there's the green one for connected. All right, yeah. I think that's everything for this, for the app itself. Hopefully that's been let's disconnect here really quick. Hopefully that was able to I was able to explain everything on here for you. Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the product itself. So overall, it's pretty simple to use. It's actually there's not a lot of things that you can change here. It's just straightforward. If you want to be more specific in your settings, it also has the application language as well, so you can change those again if you want. There's also no borders, so it allows you to bypass internet restrictions like Great Firewall. Yeah, that's everything on there. Protocol automatic. Oh, you can also change the settings on here, so you can have the TCP Shadowsock IKE version 2. You can also have crash reports. Let's go ahead. I think we might have skipped a few things. Let's go to the help. So they have the FAQ. They have contact, so you can contact support. You can run diagnosis. Let's not do that for now. They have the privacy policy, terms of service. So you can read everything up on the help menu. I think that's everything. I don't think we skipped anything else. So yeah, there you go. Very easy to use. Just click connect. Pick your location if you want, or if you don't know which one you want to connect to, just pick fastest server, nearest country, yeah, it's pretty nice. Or the fastest PTP connection. So let's go ahead and take a look at other people's reviews. So people think it's pretty good. There's quite a lot of people here who have positive views on this app. So generally, it's overall pretty good. Even though it's still pretty new, I think you'll be able to enjoy the app, since it's relatively easy as well. There's not a lot of finagling around with the service. So it definitely has a few more kinks to work out, but it definitely holds up pretty well. Like I mentioned, it's pretty easy to use. It can be run on many devices. It also unblocks Netflix, which is pretty nice. And they also have that 30-day money-back guarantee, which is pretty cool. Sadly, they only have a small amount of networks, but that's just because they're still pretty new, and it might be a little bit slow for some users, depending on your location. And then yeah, that's all that I can think of for this regarding the negative points on this service. So hopefully this video has been pretty helpful to you, and hopefully you can also check out our other videos. So thank you for watching. I've been Al. See you guys next time.